Dr. Bruce Banner has been wearing his inventing hat again. His new gadget is so dangerous they have to test it on an uninhabited island.
A great naval task force has surrounded lonely Astra Isle and its silent occupant, the giant absorbatron, which still awaits its initial test.
Naturally, its inventor needs to be there for the test. Rick Jones isn't so sure.
Dr. Banner, what if you change into the Hulk out there?
I've got to risk it, Rick. I can't let my work go unfinished.
But will you let me know?
Wait at the cave. I'll radio you right after the test tomorrow.
You may recall that they've set up a secure place in a nearby cave because he usually changes at night. Or at least he did. We'll see that we're back to him changing when he gets angry or otherwise raises his heartbeat too high. At this point in the comics, we were still developing him as a character, sort of feeling our way along as far as when and why he changes and all that, so it's not surprising. Just go with it.
There is my next prize, the absorbatron. Ah, your capture will come another day, brainless one. And its capture will take place now. Hey, with my indestructible humanoids reduced to microscopic size.
He'll spray them all over the island and they just look like sand. But when he sends a certain signal, they grow to full size and do his bidding. I know it's a common trope in these superhero shows. We've seen it in Superman, Spider-Man, and Aquaman, among others. My question is always, where does the extra mass come from? And these things are made of a specialized foam rubber type material, so where does more of that come from? I know, just go with it. And I will, grumbling all the way.
Ah, the clouds will shield my movements from the task force.
A million microscopic humanoids settle like a pink shroud over the island.
Remember that naval flotilla that's surrounding the island? They're a specialized bunch. They only deal with surface threats. A mystery aircraft buzzing the island isn't their department because their heads don't swivel up like this so they can't see it. Dr. Banner is headed to the island for the test. Major Talbott will tag along because he's a twit.
Okay, we're here. Just remember, Banner, I got myself appointed to this mission because I still think you're a security risk.
But what is this strange, powdery substance?
Don't try any tricks, mister. I'm just looking for a chance to slap you in a cell.
Like what? Because we've seen the previous cartoons and many of us have also read the comics, we know that Talbot's main problem with Bruce Banner is Betty Ross. He wants to marry her and become part of the General's family because he figures that's the best path to advancement, not to mention the fringe benefits. Betty only has eyes for Bruce. She tolerates Talbot. She's in love with Banner. Talbot doesn't like that, and he's a sore loser.
I thought you said we'd be alone on the island.
Right. No one could have landed so quickly. I'll go up and check.
By the way, the leader sent that signal to his minions.
Stay back, you rubber doll!
Well, at least that might shut him up for a while.
The leader's humanoids.
Capture Dr. Banner, or destroy him. Seize the absorbatron!
No! You're not going to get it!
They shouldn't make Dr. Banner angry like that.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Nobody attacks Hulk!
The Hulk! What luck! I shall capture 2 prizes today.
For all his big brain ability, the leader is a little slow on the uptake. They swarmed Bruce Banner. The Hulk threw them off. He can't put that together. He's upgraded his robots to include sleep gas. That's one thing the Hulk can't punch his way out of.
Clearing skies reveal a strange scene to the task force.
Look, those figures on the island.
And even as 1,000 eyes stare helplessly from the ships, the absorbatron rises while the humanoid horde melts into nothingness. Dumbfounded observers watch the absorbatron wafted away before their eyes. And above it, another object is caught in the departing ship's magnetic beam.
The leader says certain foreign governments will pay handsomely for the absorbatron. So naturally, you're wondering what it does. We'll keep wondering because it'll never be explained. It's a spectacular new thing that does a thing. That's what we know. In the cave, Rick Jones would really like to know what's going on.
Rick fails to see the strange objects in the sky behind him. Settling into a camouflaged opening in an isolated plateau.
So the leader's hideout is about half a mile from their cave. How convenient. That means when the Hulk escapes, he'll be in familiar territory and we'll have a good idea where to go. Right now, the leader is keeping him unconscious and studying him.
My recording instruments will transcribe the encephalographic patterns of his brain.
Though I'm not sure why, he was a little surprised when the needle wrote out, "Smash! Smash! Smash!"
I must learn how to duplicate his great strength, or at least how to control it. This game, amazing. So tough that my X-ray devices can't even register properly.
Yet he was able to get a blood sample. And we viewers are wondering why the Hulk hasn't changed back to Bruce Banner yet.
I'll have to get some stronger penetrating material from my supply lab.
But as the leader leaves the chamber, an unexpected side effect of his sleep gas occurs.
And there's our answer. The leader had to leave the room. The Hulk can't change when anybody is watching. His metabolism detects it and refuses to budge.
Captured by the leader. And so far, he doesn't even suspect that I'm the Hulk. Oh, that sleep gas. I'm lucky I shed most of it during my body transformation. Gotta move fast. In his hands, the absorbatron will be a threat to all mankind.
Here's a question for you, Doctor. Isn't it a little bit stupid to build something capable of doing that? With the leader out of the room, he's messing with some high-frequency equipment in hopes of sending a Morse code signal to the military.
B-A-N. Banner. Oh my gosh, he's signaling from someplace near here.
And a teenage kid with no connection to anybody official can do what about it?
A signal from Banner? Huh? Scramble or not, if it's from Banner, track it. Major, I want this entire missile command assembled and rolling.
They'll have to roll in circles until you tell them where they need to go, but there's a reason why Thunderbolt Ross and Major Talbott get along so well. They both have brains made of gunpowder.
He's gone. The brute awakened. He must be in there somewhere.
My friend, if he were in there, you'd know it because he'd be through that window and out there before you knew it.
A double quantity of sleep gas will render him helpless again.
Oh, no, not the gas.
But instead of causing sleep, the double quantity is triggering violent chemical changes within Bruce Banner.
It's sort of a reverse ADD thing. We ADDers often use stimulants to slow our minds down because our brains are wired backwards. In a similar manner, sleep aids speed Dr. Banner's metabolism up, at least today.
Once more, he becomes the Hulk.
What have I done?
I would think it's obvious. You forgot to feed him.
No one captures Hulk.
Stay back. Keep away from the absorbatron, or I'll have to...
Leader must never get absorbatron.
There was enough of Bruce Banner inside him to realize he had to do that. And we all know that no machine can withstand a ptoom explosion. The leader is out of here.
Into the cauldron of fire comes Major Talbott with men of the Missile Command. Guns roar.
Get that blasted Hulk! But they've destroyed the absorbatron. Why? And where's Banner?
Don't shoot him! No!
We haven't even found Banner yet, kid. So far, we just got the Hulk.
You think you've got him, eh? Gotting the Hulk isn't that easy. Rick breaks loose from the soldiers and plunges into the wreckage to find his friend.
No sign of the Hulk or his accomplice Banner.
But look at what those traitors did to the absorbatron. No, Dr. Banner wouldn't.
He's a saboteur for some enemy power.
Bah. I'd like to tell the fool, but wisdom dictates a quiet retreat.
Wait, didn't we already see his plane speeding away? Suddenly it's in an underground tunnel.
The boy? Gone?
After him, we must be in on this too.
The best conspiracy theorists can find a way to shoehorn anything into their crazy.
Back to his hidden cave. That's where he'll head.
But in the cave, The Hulk, with only scratches where bullets bounced off his incredible skin, remembers the destroyed absorbatron.
Leader to blame. Hulk, find and destroy evil little man.
The Hulk seems unusually rational today. Did he eat a bunch of fish?
At the moment, his quarry is safe in another underground lab, troubled only by the complaints of certain customers.
Bah! Forget the destroyed absorbatron. It was only a defense weapon. And I can offer you now, for a mere $1 billion, the greatest offensive weapon ever created. To prove it, I will destroy the missile base within the hour.
He's talking about the Hulk, of course. How he figures to make him destroy the base is still to be revealed. I don't foresee the Hulk taking his orders, even if he pays him.
They will pay double after this demonstration. And once I've collected, I'll turn my deadly engine of destruction on them as well. The entire world will bow to an army of giants, subject to my telepathic commands alone.
So I was wrong. True to his word, he sends that thing at the missile base. Planes, artillery, nothing phases it. Destroying the base is a bad thing to do, but if it happens to step on Major Talbott in the process, all is forgiven.
Evil giant serves leader. Now for my revenge.
But as the Hulk leaps, battered yet never beaten ground forces call for a missile attack. Two titanic trajectories collide, and the Hulk ends up in the giant's gargantuan grasp.
Grasp and control. The play is ended. Ball will be spotted where the quarterback was standing. It might as well have been a football play for all the good it did the leader. The Hulk is out of that thing's clutches in seconds.
That proves this is Banner's doing. His green-tinted ally is deflecting our missile, while the giant throws him back out of our reach.
At least we have the giant zeroed in. 4 missiles.
It's uncanny. How much punishment can it absorb?
Of course it's uncanny, because he's not made of cans, he's made of sponge. They have one more missile they can try.
Coordinates computer countdown. All personnel below ground.
The Hulk! He's coming back! We'll get them both with the same missile.
It's him. No! Hulk, look out! It's too late! The blast wave!
Talbott was sure he saw Rick run out there, but that's all. None of them has any idea that the Hulk saved him. The good news is the missile worked. That thing is down.
They've downed it and destroyed the Hulk. Now I'll never learn the secret of his strength. But neither will he ever thwart my dreams of conquest again.
I wouldn't bet on that. The show is called The Incredible Hulk, not the Big Brain Leader.
Too much.
The near lifeless boy touches a small part of the Hulk's brutish memory, an almost vanished trace of Bruce Banner. The violent heart slows its beat.
Oh, Rick! Rick!
It's a good thing his glasses magically appeared so he could see who that is.
Rick! But you were... I thought... When you changed back, Dr. Banner, I felt it. New strength from somewhere. It radiated from the Hulk. Yeah, sort of like catching a share of the miracle that brought back a friend.
To the best of my memory, we'll never hear about that feature again. As I mentioned, we're still charting our course here, and there will be a few dead ends like that. Ross and Talbott think the Hulk is dead, the leader's plans have gone belly up again, and Rick is alive and well. The next time Thunderbolt got angry at Talbott, he had him sewn into the giant robot and told him to punch his way out. As far as anybody knows, he's still trying. With him out of the way, Betty Ross married Bruce Banner. It was a wedding night to remember.
Dr. Bruce Banner, melted by gamma rays, turned into the Hulk.
Ain't he on glamour rays?
Wrecking the town with the power of a bull.
Ain't no monster clown who is as lovable
As ever-loving Hulk. Hulk, Hulk.
Will be... At this point in the comics, the microphone wasn't up. They're wondering... Suddenly it's an in...